welcome back to Lloyd and JD, the best fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And if I have a lisp today, it's because the top of my mouth is absolutely swollen.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Yeah.
With my swollen mouth.
Should we ask you why you have a swollen mouth?
I ate burning hot stir fry and a piece of beef slapped up on the roof of my mouth.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't just burning hot beef in your mouth.
Oh, it was burning hot beef flaps.
Yeah, beef
flaps. But no,
it was flaccid beef.
It's swollen.
It's swollen?
I woke up. It was bad last night, but I thought it would dull down, and it didn't. I woke up, and I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. See, before you mentioned that, you had a little bit of a lisp, I didn't notice it, but now that...
Now you noticed.
Now I'm focused on it, so...
No, I have a little bit of a
It's
lisp.
all good.
Enjoy.
No, that really sucks when you burn your mouth where you take something hot and it just like sears it and
then
skin.
you can't eat. Like I got a sandwich to eat, which I was really excited for, but now I know that bread's gonna hurt some fierce.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Yeah. The only thing worse, I think, is the tongue, because then you can't taste stuff and it's got that weird fuzzy kind of thing. But
not as painful.
Yeah. So
what
you doing this week?
You know what I've been doing this week. And people on Twitch know I've been on Division.
You've been playing the Division
hard, which you beaked me for.
What's that?
Which I got beaked for.
Yeah.
Because you guys hate Division apparently. It was
It
was like Geordie and Doom.
Yeah. I'm just merely going off the trash talk that you initially gave the Division when it came out.
What? I'm confused because it's one of the only games.
I'm not paying $89 for a game.
And I didn't. I got it for free. I used my Edge card. I traded in some games, and I got it completely for free.
And now it's the best game ever.
And it's the best game ever. But it was a good beta. I did enjoy it. I met a lot of people through it. But I always get mad at the price for all the games. I think,
and especially with something like the Division.
I'm yet to have a game that I feel has been worth $80.
The Division had a lot of problems on launch. It continues to have problems throughout it.
They did do massive patch.
Yeah, even when I was watching your stream, there was some glitchy stuff, like you getting hung up on stuff, unable to walk over an angled surface when you drop down from some boxes. I mean, things like that. I mean, this is supposed to be a finished product, but obviously, they've not quite completed things. Lots of people that have played have complained about it, but I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that love it. You're enjoying it.
There's tons of people,
and that's all that really matters in the end.
But then name a game that's come out brand new that hasn't been absolute crap online, because the multiplayer is where the problems are.
And that's part of my beef with a lot of video game developers is that they, I think, a lot of times are rushing stuff out that is incomplete, and then you just make a mess out of it. People
I'm
don't
okay
enjoy
with it if they drop the price.
Yeah.
Just like I'm a huge buyer of the preview games that come out on Xbox, where they give you the whole spiel at the beginning. This may not get better. This may stay the same. It may not continue to be a game. You're paying this money basically to see where this game's going to go. And I've bought many of them, and many of them are brilliant. I love them. Yeah. They're glitchy, and sometimes there's major issues with them, but most of them I've had fun with.
But to me, that's fine. Like,
they're $25.
The perfect example is Ark Survival. I mean,
best game ever.
There was lots of glitches in that game. However, you were paying a drastically reduced price.
Yeah.
You understood that it was going to change and develop.
And I heard on PlayStation it's like $80 now, like $70.
Well, it's a full release now for a lot of systems.
I paid $19.99 for that game.
Yeah. And so did I. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Things like that, it's fine. If you're going to release it like that, like sort of a pre-release.
Happy to play it.
Then fine.
I don't want bitch as much.
If you are going to release a game fully, charge $80, and your shit is broken, that, in my opinion, is total and utter bullshit.
It is. Absolute bullshit. And we've had this talk before, because you're saying again, Battlefield, the new game, was amazing.
Yeah.
And I admit, it was good. The graphics are good. And I loved the history behind World War I. I didn't know much about World War I, so it taught me a little bit. But I don't know how correct it is, but I'm guessing they did their research. It was a brilliant game. It just didn't... I prefer that middle ground. I did like Battlefield 4 just because I like a bit of technology,
Yes,
and it's just the way I am. But it's an amazing game. But still, their servers were always crap.
Yeah.
And like...
EA,
waiting to get to a game.
EA is probably one of the worst for
waiting
servers.
To find a game on there is like, fuck it. I might as well go do something else.
Yeah.
Like, it's half an hour sometimes.
Yeah.
Sitting there twiddling your thumb.
And again, that comes back to the point is, if you're going to release a game, make sure that you are prepared and doing that, because people are counting on that. And especially if
how much money does EA make? Like,
if you are doing something that is going to be a massive online multiplayer experience, I would probably go on the side of overdoing it. first.
Oh, totally.
Instead of
every game under does it. Every game under does it.
Yeah.
That was hard to say with the swollen.
Yeah. I mean, even Elder Scrolls Online at one point, when it first released, it was crap, and I've gone back.
I honestly
haven't gone
hate
back
that
to
game.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I've tried.
Once
to
you
go
played
back.
Skyrim, it's
Crap.
not what it should be, but
It's crap. I traded it in. I got like $15 for it. So if anyone has Elder Scrolls right now, it's a hot trade in.
Yeah, well, that's good.
It helped me buy Division.
There you go. So this week had some interesting stuff happen. I texted you in the week, basically saying that we actually got some love on the street, which is
You got some love on the street.
I got some love in the street.
I still don't believe it.
Yeah.
Well,
you see, it's funny because I go up in Royal Oak. I go shopping there every once in a while. Now I've probably said this, I'll see people all the time. But I've had two things there where I've sort of run into people and they've been like, I watch the show, it's great, all that kind of stuff.
Which is fucking awesome. And
which is great.
I'm flattered, whoever you are, if you're watching this episode. I don't know.
And what I was going to say is, if you're watching, because you told me you watch every show, or you've been watching every show, make sure you comment below because we want to see,
And that's my message to anyone who's going to come out the street. I'm fine with it. Yeah. It's odd, like, to know that someone's watching, not in a bad way. It's odd in a good way that people are interested. But leave a comment, man. Like, we'll talk to you right here on the show. Like, sometimes we're live. Sometimes, there's all sorts of things that we do. If you want to catch up with us too, I'm always on Twitch. I'm on Twitter, and I'm pretty active on Twitter now. Yeah. So, I've had a few guys reach out to me on Twitter, and I have them on my Xbox now, and I've even gamed with some of them. So,
which is good. So, I mean, it is there. I mean,
there's interactive between me and you. It's not hard to come by. You don't have to catch up with us in Walmart, man. Yeah. We're pretty out there, guys. So, But
yeah, no, it's nice to hear because, I mean, early on we used to get tons of hate comments.
Tons of hate.
It's so I mean it's always nice to hear the positive things and see that people enjoy it. So, I appreciate it. I have to say that it throws me off a little bit at first. Like, I might seem a little off, but it's just because people say my name like they know me, and I'm like, I don't know who this is. And it takes me a minute to sort of...
You think that there's someone that you knew in life and you should know their name?
Yeah, because they're like, hey, JD. And it's like, I'm like, I don't know you, I don't think, right? And I'm searching through my memory banks, and and sometimes it throws me off for a couple minutes in the first part of the interaction. I feel a little awkward in that, so I apologize if I seemed a little awkward and off.
If you came across like an asshole.
No, it's quite possible, but
it's okay. They tell you not to meet people that that you see on TV or on YouTube because they're usually.
Yeah. But this guy was great. He was like full of energy and positive and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, "Where's Lloyd?" and all that kind of stuff. Like we
walk around together.
We go to the shops walking hand in hand or something like that.
Just not all the time.
Just not in this case.
I was busy with Division.
Yeah. And I was shopping in Walmart. So I mean, it's It is what it is, but
I'm always in Walmart.
And the other one was actually at the IGA there, where I was buying food, and the guy's like, "I know you from somewhere. You're on TV." I'm like, "I'm not on TV, man." And he was quite persistent about it. I said, "Well, have you watched this?" He's like, "Oh yeah." So he'd seen the episodes.
Okay, well, much love to anyone that is watching and doesn't leave comments or likes, because we do appreciate you guys watching the show. Whether we hear back from you or not, it's great to know that you are there.
Yeah. So
not just my mother.
Hit comments. Hit subscribe. Because, I mean, the other thing is, too, is that if you've been watching our subscribe thing, we just kind of been...
No, we haven't. Don't tell people that. We're doing fine. We've been losing the necessary amount of people we need to lose.
But I've been looking at those, and the vast majority of the ones we lost are closed accounts, so it's people that aren't using YouTube, I think, is
Which
kind of the
YouTube
situation.
did do a comment stating that...
They're going to close down accounts and active accounts.
Yeah, they haven't changed anything according to them. They're still doing what they've been doing the whole time. So to the big guys that have been saying they've been losing more and more people, they say, well, up your ante. I don't know. Maybe people aren't liking your stuff anymore. Or
well,
I know PewDiePie's been doing all of his
It gives you the
shit.
stats, right? So it tells you when somebody that is active unsubscribes, which we're not getting. Like everybody who subscribes kind of stays subscribed, but there's closed accounts. So
but then there's been times where they've kicked me out of the page. It's like,
that's true. And
I'm Lloyd from the Lloyd and JD show, you idiots.
Yeah.
Of course I'm active.
Yeah.
So
another feature that is down there below now, if you want to get notified that our videos are there and you're watching on YouTube, and obviously this doesn't apply if you're listening on iTunes, there's a little bell there. You click on it and it will tell you'll get a notification on your phone or your device.
If you need us that badly.
If you want to know the minute that we're out,
Lloyd can ring in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's the closest I'm ever going to get to your nuts.
Yeah.
Is the Lloyd and JD show ringing in your pocket when we're on.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's that as well. And obviously, if we stream live to YouTube from this channel, because I do my game streaming from another channel.
Which is what? JD Games?
JD Games. If you search JD Games, you'll never find it. But
the link's below.
Yeah.
I'm on another channel, but I haven't put another video up lately because I've been just gaming.
Yeah, you've just been streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, because it's easy for me. Yeah. If it went straight to YouTube.
And don't get me wrong, the JD Games part is there's no editing in that stuff. It's just me playing.
It's just raw footage of
gameplay.
Poundage on fucking Dark Souls.
Yeah, and you can hear my monologue with
and
the
if you
people
want to
who show
watch
up in
my
chat.
stream on Twitch, I have no idea how you would do that. You can no, you can add me on Twitter, and then you can add my game tag, which is on my Twitter. So and then if you add my game tag, you can find me on Twitch.
Yeah,
I don't know how he would leave a link for that. I've tried many times to leave links for my Twitch, and I don't. That's beyond me. I need like a fucking genius that just works my laptop because
I think you just go twitch.tv/Urban Money Inc.
Urban Money Inc. Not Urban Monkey because people fucking I'm like known
as Urban Monkey.
That would be a racist name, I feel, if I called myself an Urban Monkey. That is not my name. Urban Money Inc. Is it the ink that does it? I've been feeling like I should change my name and take the ink out so that people just say Urban Money.
Yeah, I think it's the ink part.
Because people know me as Urban, but when I find someone new, they'll call me Monkey.
Yeah. There's a lot of dyslexia to move that K from the end of your name to like somewhere in the middle. Like,
but I feel like I can do that easily, can't I?
Yeah. I think there's a way to do it. I think you're
it doesn't
allowed
change
to do it once.
my...
It will change. It doesn't change you. All your friends will remain your friends, but you'll just have a different name.
See? Everything's the same.
It's like when I started out, I'm Painting Corp, right?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't put in Painting Incorporated at the time, and Paint Inc. was gone.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't put a space to do it, so I had to do something.
Okay, well, I might remove the K.
Yeah.
So that, the removal of ink is in the works. But you can get in touch with me on Twitter and stuff like that, and we can game. You can watch my Twitch feeds. We do some dirty shit on Division. Things get real dirty.
There you go. So that's basically all I have for this week. I don't know if you got anything else.
You did nothing this week, did you?
Yeah, I did work some photography stuff, but
don't want to talk about it.
Well, I've got vlogs on it. I've got vlogs coming out. Yeah, so I
wish I could vlog for you guys, but I only have my phone and it's got a shitty camera. There's all like dirt around the outside now, and it like makes me look like I'm standing in fog.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like I do a daily vlog thing. They're kind of mishmashed in
Best
all the
one
other
yet
stuff.
was just the random one, I think.
The random.
Yeah. I don't know. Watching you eat a Thai sub in a car, you definitely got that bit in the corner of your mouth quite good. That was a good catch. Yeah, I would have just been like, fucking enjoy me eating my Thai sub. But no, you were very neat and tidy. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, and Thai subs because of that crusty bun are by no means clean or tight.
I know, and you snagged that one bit in the corner of your mouth and just got her in there.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck it. If you're sitting on a balcony smoking a cigarette, it's great. Good times.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Smoke hippie.
I'm sure the audience realizes that.
Smoke hippie sticks.
Hippie sticks.
It's that type of candy.
There you go.
That's a wrap. So thanks for showing up. Again, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, leave a comment. We show love. We talk back.
Yeah.
We're
Hit the little bell.
Yeah, ring the bell, man, and we'll ring in your pocket.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Fucking, I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.
Watch me tickle some balls on Division on Twitch.